Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I am Mike.
And today, Sunday Funday. So what are we doing for Sunday Funday? Well, I'm going to have fun with it anyway. So we really wanted to see. Mike recently picked up this wild turkey Masters collection, or Masters Keep, sorry. Masters collection is Woodford on there. And I wanted to put it to a test. So I figured the best way to do it is these three bottles going here. So these are three of the best ryes that I know we have right now. So this Masters Keep Triumph comes in at, oh boy, I hate when they write it, 104 proof. We got it for $299.99. And we're putting it up against the Cash Strength Emerald Giant, which is, I think it's Lee's favorite. He wanted to see it up against that. And I already had this plan to go up there because I remember really liking this. This comes in at 116.4 proof. We got it for $69.99 against the Old Forester single barrel rye that we have. This comes in at 128.4 proof. We got it for $99.99. And the tried and true, one of my favorites, the single barrel proof rye, which this barrel happens to be 127.7 proof. And we got it for $72.99. And no, this was not Massachusetts, but there was a rumor that they finally have made it to Mass. So I figured, take a drink here. I know all the other ones are higher proof, but that's not our fault. You know what I mean? Like they put the proof at that proof, and we're just going to see if it holds up, if it's worth the money, how it fares in a blind. Totally blind to us. Mike pours them, I'm out of the room. I shuffle him, he's out of the room. You'll know what we're drinking. We're not going to have a clue, but I don't think we're going to dislike any of these. Not sure exactly what's going on over there, but we're going to start on glass number one, and we're going to work our way right.
I'm in heavy concentration.
You sure are. I don't know what's going on.
I'm entertaining myself over here.
I'm sure someone's watching to see how many glasses you moved like this, and
No, it's one at a time.
Yeah,
that part I don't screw any of that part.
Okay, I'm just checking. I know
pushing buttons every now and then.
Yeah. When it comes to microphones and buttons and everything else,
especially in black shirt, the camouflage.
Yeah.
They might get folded up.
Yeah.
The nose one is actually very good.
It is very good. The palate's actually not too bad either. There's a reason we're on our fifth microphone on this show for some reason, These things, it look like Super Balls when he gets done with them, bouncing them around.
Not quite that bad.
Yeah, I'm saying the same thing. I'm not sure where I want to go with this, but I might not have to move a bottle.
I actually was just thinking the same thing. It might be right where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
It's not overbearing. It's not, but it has.
You do get more mint than what I remember.
There is a little bit of a mint. Yeah, there's a little bit of a hug too with a baby sip.
Yeah.
And it's only, what'd you say, 104?
So that one's 104. But drinking it, I mean, it's very good. You do get a little more mint than what I remember when we did it originally. But again, it's a solid. We didn't have anything bad to say about this one. I really wanted to give it a couple weeks to open up and see what it actually did. To me, it got a little mintier, if it is indeed that one.
But not crazy.
No, nothing.
And I'll see how it goes across. But
that's going to be the big telltale sign on there. Like,
the nose wasn't bad.
No, I can tell you whatever glass 2 is already on the nose is like
stronger.
Let me already put it up ahead of it. Just I'm getting the banana. I'm getting a chocolate. So it's
a 50-50.
It's one of these two, 100%. But I mean, it's darker and richer and thicker already just on the nose.
And there's way more notes.
Yep.
This was a little fruitier and there's way more notes.
Yep. And I forget who actually. Oh, good God! What about on the flavor? That has a huge oaky presence on the end of that too. Nut. Oh yeah. Oh no, there's 100% nut.
There's actually a nut first, and then
there it is. I get that. I get a chocolate covered banana with a nut. I don't know
where the fucking banana comes from, but
I don't know how you can't taste banana. Leave a comment down below if you drink any Jack or any brown format and you don't get banana, because there are people like you. You're not alone. But I'm just like, to me. That is one of the first. I get it on the nose. That's the first thing that jumps out at me.
I wish I could, because then I'd probably be as smart as you.
Don't strive to be as smart as me. I'm dumb as a stump. So we don't want to go there.
This
Did you already go to
nose is-
3? Hold
yeah.
on. I only took 1 sip. And I just did my
Yeah,
second.
me too.
2 is phenomenal, by the way.
I already settled in my head. It
Okay,
was
yeah,
very
no,
good.
2 is definitely taking
So
a
there's
lead.
like no nose compared to 2 and 3.
Ooh, actually, this, yeah. I'll give you that one. No.
You got to work for it.
Yeah.
But compared to 2,
Hmm.
it's kind of obsolete.
That's going to be the hard part. It's gonna take knick-knacking to figure out because honestly, and maybe this was unfair, but the way I look at it is, if you're going to price your whiskey, you have to. It has to match the
This
price.
is actually very minty compared to 1 and 2. Way more than 1. Super way more than 2.
Oh, 100% more than 2. Oh, yeah, it is. But that's good. Oh, there was an orange peel. Do you get the orange zest? Right at the right in the middle.
I get a pine needle.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You don't get that orange zest on that one, though? Oh, I like that one a lot. I like that. I like that fruity presence that came right in the middle of the palate on that one.
It does have a mixture of flavors.
Yeah, I get like
and it's poofy. I'm gonna probably land that one tie with 1. Maybe 1 is a little bit back. Once I get over the little, which I should already know, it's gonna have something.
I'm not getting that heavy mint. I got more mint on the first one.
No,
I'm getting a fruit. I'm getting like, dare I say, apricot. But I'm getting like that orange zest, peach flavored fruit. I think it could very well be that one that you just turned around. But
I gotta write things down.
oh yeah, no, that though, viscosity wise,
it holds
sat
on.
way better than 1. All right, let me clear my palate.
This is almost like a bourbon now.
I got to be honest with you. You know what? I'll leave a comment down below. You guys can let me know. I've been toying with that whiskey of the year, and I'll bounce it off of everybody that's watching at this time. And we always ended up with all like bourbons. I got to tell you, these have to be in the running.
No,
Whoever wins in this batch, let's put it that way. I won't pick these out, but whoever wins in this batch has to be in the running for whiskey of the year. Or do we do a whole other list of rye? You know what I mean? That's going to be the question. Do we incorporate
top 5
it in one?
Maybe we should do a top 10 bourbon, top 5 rye.
You know, we'll have to see. What you guys leave a comment down below what you'd be interested to see, because I'll be honest with you, we have done some banging rye whiskeys this year. To the point where you didn't like rye, and by the end of this year, you're actually liking a lot of these. Case in point.
I'm not arguing.
Yeah, no, I know.
I said this nose is very good. And now I'm confused on which one I wanted to be.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see myself, because these are beasts. We've never put these two together. That's very good too, though.
It's pretty easy too.
It doesn't bring me much of that profile. Oh,
it has a nice little oak finish on it.
I do want to say, we read the proofs on all of these. Some of these are up there. If we didn't know the proofs, none of these are drinking hot. None of these.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean?
One did stand out a little bit more, but
as the least proof.
As the least and probably the most. I think 3 was probably the hotter of the first 3 that we did.
Okay.
And I think 1 was probably the least of.
All right, we can say the 2 banana flavored ones do not
2 and
drink
4?
their proof.
No,
2 and 4 do not drink their proof at all.
Now I just don't know which one do I like better. 2's probably a better nose, and probably
it's a better palate.
And I've said this before, because I always typically try to lean towards Old Forester.
Yeah, no.
I think it might be slacking this year.
It is phenomenal for what it is. I think this brings whatever 2 is. I'm going to stop saying it. Whatever 2 is brings more of the chocolate, the nuts, and I get more banana flavored.
Yes, definitely in 2.
4 brings more of an oaky presence at the end.
Very much on the end.
Yeah. But I still get a hint of that banana and the nuts. Not so much the chocolate, more the oak and the caramel. But it is phenomenal.
There is definitely an oak. Yeah. And the nose is way better in 2.
100%.
It smokes all of them.
Our glasses look exactly the same. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. We're going to cleanse our palate, and we'll be back in 1 second.
I can't write that out.
All right, so we are back. We're going to start on the right, work our way left.
It's almost like a caramel marshmallow.
A chocolate-covered marshmallow.
I don't know where to, I don't never
wish
get
you could-
don't you trust me? I
No,
wish I could.
I
but
know. You know, it's funny.
I already know what land I'm in, but
Uh-huh.
it's poofy.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
That is very good too. I said that to Steve yesterday because he was actually over here yesterday and we were tasting stuff. And I mean, we've been doing this for a couple years now, and Steve's the same thing. He's been coming over pretty regularly for a long time. And it's funny that two people can drink the same exact whiskey and get a total different ride. You know what I mean? I don't know what ride he's on right now, but just stand by. I might have to be doing a Heimlich.
I couldn't swallow there for a
I'm not
second.
really sure what's going on over there, but
It's got a pretty good spice since it's swished around in my mouth.
sometimes you
On
swish
way,
it too much and
yeah,
it's,
on the way that I wanted to.
hits the
but
little stalactite
it's
in the
it's
back.
all it's all stuck everywhere. It's like down on my jowls.
Mhm.
Didn't work out for me there. I don't think I'm changing what I think I
Oh
have.
God, you might have noticed the bottles are a little bit different. This is what I think they are, and I believe his writing looks exactly like that.
Yeah.
4 is spectacular now.
No,
that
it's
sat for a while.
no, it is very good. And
I do want to go on the record saying, you know, we're putting them in order and stuff. These are 4 very good whiskeys. I really want to put this one to the test. I mean, you can't put a premium price unless you're going to put the best whiskey out there. That's the way I look at
you
it.
can and then see
they
where
did.
it lands.
No, they did, but
There
it's
you
just,
go. That's
and
I'm
hopefully
gonna
it comes
leave
in
that
first,
right
but
where-
I'm not thinking it's gonna because
Yeah,
whatever 4 might be is very, very good coming back, and that's what my guess is on 4.
I'm
And you're with me.
as much
Okay.
as I wanted that one to be 2. I don't think it is.
I'm not sure. I can tell you these 2 I
It's-
haven't touched again since we cracked them, so I can't. Other than Steve came over.
It's
to
a
try
little
it,
more. This is a little more caramel-esque, actually.
It is, but there is still a hint of a.
It's way more caramel-esque,
It
actually. than
brings
that.
me to the like an orange zest, or dare I say apricot again? It really brings me in that
I'm not
fruit.
getting
I'm
the
getting.
fruit.
You don't get that.
No.
I get that on the nose with a caramel, so it would be like a caramel
I
coated
get
one.
plenty of that.
Yep.
I'm almost wondering. Let me see if it's spikier. Then
Mm-mm. I get it on the palate too. What did the one we just did? Where I say like a lychee fruit, it brings me in that rum, and I'm in that apricot.
definitely
slash,
mintier.
I don't get the mint.
Okay.
I'm getting a fruit
I'm
with
telling
it.
you what I get.
No, I know. I'm just like there is a hint of a mint, but I don't get. It's not like pine mint. It's more of a pine than a mint, actually. I get more of like a, and I know you drank the tea and I didn't, but I'm just saying I get more of that. But it has an apricot flavor in the front. I like this one a lot.
Goddamn
though.
apricot.
You know,
I'm gonna have to almost go buy one and say yes. I fucking hate these still.
well, eat a peach then.
No.
It's the same flavor.
no, they're not.
They're
A
close.
peach is way juicier.
It doesn't matter. It's the flavor's the same, and they're not. If you have a good apricot, they're the same.
I've never had
It's
a good
just
one.
not-
And they
it's
always
not furry.
fuck. They're like a
You buy fruit like my wife. It's going to be hard and crunchy, and then you're like, oh yeah, this is good. No.
Listen to he hasn't been to an orchard probably since he was 5.
Mm.
So, Mister, he only gets
Well,
fruit at Walmart.
In my defense, my first job, I was picking apples at an apple orchard.
I
at
hear
13.
ya,
So I was 13 the last time.
Yeah,
I was
that's the one I got shot at.
Yeah.
Roxall hurts.
Oh, that's 2 is very. I mean, excuse me, 3 because we're coming back
Mm-hmm.
is a very good whiskey if you didn't drink 4. Like that is a very good one to me. I like that a lot.
It's mintier, so for me, it's back.
I don't get the mint on that. I really don't. But
It's not. I don't think it's.
I can only give that like a cooling. I thought I got more mint on this one. To me, 3 would have been like that
Well,
cooling
you put
sensation.
your glass the same way I just did. So.
Oh no,
We're in
compared
the
to
same.
4.
Yes.
Compared to 4,
Okay.
it's not holding a candle, but I do like that fruity present.
Oh,
Oh, speaking of fruity presents, good God.
this nose is everything.
This one you don't get chocolate either. This is
Okay.
100% a chocolate-covered banana with fresh
I don't get the
ground
banana.
toasted nuts.
This was-
because those nuts really come out. Like so they got to be toasted a little bit just to bring out that essence. This one
This nose is smoking by far.
he's not lying. He is not lying.
I'm not lying.
Mm-mm.
This is like very good.
Okay, and the viscosity on this is twice as good as all the other ones too. 4 is good. 2 is incredible. And 3, I don't know. Well, I may have all the bottles
There's-
wrong.
there's
Whatever
a-
2 is insane.
There's a light hint of mint. Oh, this holds on to.
That's what I'm saying. The whole
This is-
viscosity, whatever this touches, It doesn't go away.
Oh, because it drizzles down. It's still there. I didn't even swish it.
And not even proof. We're talking just straight.
In my
intense
head, I was
flavor.
hoping it was going to be Old Forester. But
And it might still be. We could be 100% wrong on the bottles.
I hear you.
But whatever 2 is,
The
is
last time
phenomenal.
we did these,
I'm thinking it's that one.
it's
No,
smoking.
I'm thinking it is. Mhm.
And it's funny because I mean, you do your finagling after, and I start laughing. I'm like, yeah, you're cheating.
Oh, 2 is incredible.
2 is
Honestly,
way better.
2 is hands down probably one of the best things I drank this year. And I don't know what it is, but it is right up there with the amount it hangs, the follow through of that, how much it coats. It's 2 is.
It'd be nice to see if that was.
I hope it's
Emerald-
Master's Keep.
No,
At least give it to it.
No,
It's not.
No,
But
no,
I'm
no.
hoping for your sake.
If it is, not my sake. I only got it because I never seen it, and
No, I but it's just
don't do it.
Yeah, two is crazy.
It's, I'd like to see. I'd like to think, okay, Emerald Giant pulled it off, but I don't think it is.
No, again, yeah. I don't care who wins this. I'm telling you, whatever 2 is incredible.
No,
I think it's Jack, but whatever 2 is
I'm with it.
incredible. It is.
So this nose came around.
Again,
One's nose
I
came
liked
around.
it on the way through.
No, it's. I think 3's nose is probably the weakest.
Because you're not getting the apricot. That's the problem. You're not getting the fruit.
Because there's no smell to an
It's
apricot.
there. 100. Please leave a comment down below if you have a peach or an apricot. He tries to claim there's no smell to a peach. Peach has such an intense flavor.
Okay, that's a peach.
An apricot's a non-furry peach.
Which is sealed. It's just like a fucking dried up.
Okay, so cut
It's
it
a
first
dried
and
up
then smell
nothing.
it. It's like whoosh. He
Dried
eats
up
the
nothing.
worst apricots in the world. I'm going to actually be on a hunt to find you a good apricot. So you
Yeah,
can
good
actually
luck with
like-
that. He'll be shopping for a year
I
and
did-
still and then forget about it.
We got friends in Georgia. They must have apricots. It's a land of
No.
peaches. They got to have
Yeah,
apricots.
peaches.
down. They
Not
got to have
apricots.
apricots too.
No, you know what they say with them? The Southern boys are like after apricots. The nose is not bad. I sorry, I had to vent
And
on
that-
the apricot.
That would
land.
almost came out my nose. That would have been the worst. This one to me, honestly, has more of a minty flavor than 3 does. I'm bringing these 2 back. I think I like 3 over 1. Preliminary judgment on this is I am 2, 4, 3, 1. I'm actually decisive on this one, but we are going to knick-knack off screen.
Decisive.
I
And you know what? There's nothing really crazy with 1.
It's just good.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
it's not holding on.
Nope.
It's not carrying. It's not. It's very easy.
Yeah.
If you want to go that route, but
It's just good. Like as opposed to one that we've had in the past that was mint on mint and mint and it wasn't good. This one's solid. It's drinkable.
so with that,
but it's definitely the worst one on the table. Whatever one is.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you 100%.
Yeah.
But as much as I don't want to spend any money on that company, I'm gonna have one of us will have to break down and just get another
We
one.
just did the best of, remember? So with that being said, we're gonna knick-knack real quick. It's gonna be 1 second for you. We'll be back in 1 second.
We'll fight about this.
No, we can talk about it on the other thing. So we are back, and let me start out by saying these are 4 very good bottles.
Oh, the nose is like really good.
Yeah.
It's even sitting here right now.
No, they're
We've
4.
been bullshitting for like
We have, and this is probably one of our longest videos ever because we get engulfed in conversations in the middle of them. So they had the most time to sit in the glasses itself. But the outlier is glass 1 is the whatever it might be.
Number 4 nose right now is your number 1, which is number 4, is actually pretty good nose.
I know, but compared to the rest, it is the least impressive whiskey on the table.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
I'm
So
saying it's
we don't know what bottles they are. We did end up picking. We think it's Master's Keep. We think it's Jack. We think it's Emerald Giant as number 3. And number 4 is the Old Forester one. But I will say whatever 2, 3, and 4 are were way more impressive than 1. That's all we're going to say.
And there's heavy mint on 1.
I've been saying it all along, so I'm glad you're finally on board with that. So I thought that was the most minty one because 3 to me really brought a fruit flavor that I really liked. But we're going to see what happens. We guessed the bottles. We have no idea what they are. We are definitely sure which ones are the best. It's not even a question on that one. So let's get right into the particulars on that because this is going to be a long video and we apologize. But I'm going to have to do a whole lot of editing on this one. So
not so much. We're all the same bottles.
No, our last place was what was in glass number 1, and it's what you put in glass number 3.
Wow, wild turkey.
Well, that's what we figured it was going to be.
Then that's what it is.
All right. No, you just scared me on that one. I was like, we screwed it up because that's what the Masters keep is wild turkey. All right. So
It's not a shocker.
no, it's not. It's not. And again,
Sorry, I was trying to be dramatic.
okay. All right. I'll give you that. You scared me if there's any consolation. So our third place glass, what was in glass number 3, and it's what you put in glass number 1.
Redwood.
All right. So that's what we thought that was going to be too. So this is the trick to see which one is the winner. We pretty much, I got the banana nuts in both, but to me, glass 2 was the superior. So our second place glass, what was in glass number 4, and it's what you put in glass number 2.
Old Forester.
Old Forester. All right. So we did go 4 for 4 on picking the bottles.
That's a first.
So hands down, the winner, and it's not even, to me, it was 2 and 4 were close, but 2 was the dominant. It has the best nose, the best taste, the best viscosity,
Yeah,
and the best price, except for in
yeah.
mass. But that would be the Jack Daniels single barrel proof rye. This thing is an absolute beast. I would love to be able to get like a higher roof. They finally supposedly made it to Massachusetts. Steve's seen one. I try to stay out of stores because I have so many bottles over there. I try not to go by.
I have not seen it, so
Yeah. I know the single barrel proof is there. And again, for all of you that might be wanting to grab this wild turkey for $299, it came in dead last for a reason. It's not bad whiskey.
No,
it's not
no.
This I said it before. This is a good $50 bottle, $60 bottle tops.
I'll give it. I'd give it $80 max, and that's even
$72.99.
I said $80 max.
That's what it's not. It doesn't even hold up to $69.99 or this was $99.99. All of these beat it.
So we bought this for a purpose.
No, we
only
did.
For that.
For this reason.
Say
it's
don't chase the little precious box.
It's just not worth it. No, and I thought, and again, I don't want to beat a dead horse. Is it good? Yes. Is it worth the money? Absolutely not. Not
100%.
Not
100%
even
no.
No.
Unless you make a bargain with the guy, you're not gonna get it.
This brings you to the Sinatra. It's in the same realm.
No. It's
in the same realm.
It is. 100%.
It's in the same realm.
Yes.
It's overpriced, overhyped. It's okay whiskey, but not worth that money.
I'd almost rather probably buy this than the Sinatra. Though.
I get it.
Sinatra,
that one hurts your feelings, but it's in the same ballpark.
It 100%.
You know, it's just more money for less.
And
that's what that is.
They have way less proof. It is an easy drinker. Yeah.
No. You're there. He's with me. Let's argue it.
No.
With me, but,
I'm trying to make a
no.
Don't do it. I would say, yeah, it's a great look. It's a great box.
It's just not worth it. Nope. So we will put this up again. So one of you guys had an awesome suggestion. It might have been Lee. I forget. I'm going to have to go back and look before I do the video. We did end up going and get all the other wild turkey ryes. We're going to have to break them out. You guys are going to have to watch us because I do want to see how this does fare against all its other products that they make. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I put it up against the 3 best whiskeys ryes that I knew we had.
I would say
so
in their own land, this is going to be an easier drinker. That's about
We're going to put it to the test, and will it come out on top? So there you go. That's Sunday Funday. Again, I wanted to do this because I just really wanted to stack this up. We actually have to do this against the Stag, too, because we haven't done that. So it is a long one. We apologize. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I certainly did because these are 3 banging whiskeys right here. So that being said, thanks for watching. If you want to see a future Sunday Funday, leave a comment down below. It's incredible. It is. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less. Drink more. Cheers.
It's not even close. That one.
It's not even the same realm.